Something I have learned to take very serious in my life has been orchestrating the definition to certain states of mind that I'm into and allowing myself to categorize my emotions and to categorize my feelings. And I believe that this is extremely valuable information, which is subjective, but it's something that can lead people to a state of grace to live their lives with a heightened sense of stability. And I feel that a lot of people in this world, in my personal opinion, don't have any stance on what their feelings are versus what their emotions are. And for me, emotions and feelings went hand in hand. I, growing up, I had no clue that emotions and feelings are two totally separate things. They trigger the same responses as a result of being emotional or having these feelings that are attached to something. But to learn that emotions and feelings are two separate happenings in the body allowed me much alleviation from having to feel that I had to stay in a certain state of mind for a prolonged time and just hope and pray that it would leave. And for me, being able to learn that emotions only last for 5 to 10 minutes at a time, but can be triggered and reactivated over and over again over a prolonged amount of time. And feelings, on the other hand, are byproducts of emotion that simply come and they go as you want them to come and go. Emotions aren't necessarily controlled by the human experiencing them, as they are reactions to certain things in one's life that they may or may not have put the work and the effort into, as feelings are just a state of mind that someone wants to allow themselves to be a part of. And on the drive recently, during the evening, I sat and I reflected on what I was feeling because I've been feeling, there are just days where I feel a little bit down. I feel a little bit on the sad side where I want to isolate and be to myself. And I think that's okay. But I recalled my efforts into pursuing what I thought happiness was. Essentially, happiness was something that it wasn't attainable for long periods of time, because for someone to be emotionally happy all the time would end up being a detriment to their mental health, to their overall health. And to me, happiness, it can be like a drug that people want to continue to pursue and chase over and over again. As to joy, for example, joy is a feeling. So joy is a feeling that can be felt when one chooses to feel it, versus emotions. Emotions, happiness has to be triggered by something. It doesn't matter if it's in the form of a substance. It doesn't matter if it's the form of something that's being seen or being consumed. But joy can be activated at any time. And for me, I felt that one of the most powerful attributes that a man can bring to his life, or a woman can bring to their life, is being able to sit in peace with themselves whenever they are faced with a dilemma or a situation that is, their body or their mind is trained to react in a negative way. Not necessarily negative in a way that it's not good, but just in a way that they have no control over. And it creates anxiety, it creates fear, it creates destructive patterns. So for me personally, learning that I could allow myself to sit within myself and to just have joy, to choose to have gratitude whenever I was faced with anything was a challenge that I felt was not attainable at first. But sitting on my drive and being on the freeway with the rainy day outside and listening to soft music, I realized that I could experience joy even when I'm in a state of mind that I'm not feeling well. Nothing feels like it's going right. But to sit there and experience just a little slither of peace can allow one to say, I want to choose to experience joy today. And I think that the key is not only to continue to dwell on what joy means to someone, but to define it to the aspect of joy is me not being happy and it's not being sad, but it's me sitting in a place of gratitude and knowing that I may not be okay at the moment, but I'm here and there's more than enough to be grateful for. And that can keep me from going in a negative way. So for me, I definitely feel that what's helped me can potentially help the world. Choosing to define what joy means to you, choosing to define what happiness means to you, choosing to define what sadness means, and putting that together to create this system that can allow one to process and regulate their emotions versus regulating their feelings. And I feel that that can create this sense of well-being and a healthy wellness to one's life if they continue to address themselves in a very definitive way, such as taking control over what they wish to feel, why they feel what they feel, and how to allow themselves to know if this is going to last forever or is this just a temporary thing, and can I change what I want to feel today. Shout out to us.